Okay, what's up, guys? So, I used to be very fat. I used to be unhealthy. I used to be all these things. And if you're watching this video, I want to show you guys how to get lean fast and how to stay lean. And I'm going to keep it as simple as possible, okay? So, this is me now. Pretty good. I'm not going to lie. Like, this is probably the healthiest I've ever been in my entire life. I mean, look at my veins. I'm glistening. Okay? I've never looked this good. I've never felt this good. Would a man who didn't feel good about themselves take pictures like this in front of a boring ass building, looking dramatically at my watch? Okay? I forced my beautiful girlfriend to take these pictures for me because I felt like on top of the world. I felt like I looked good. But it wasn't always like this. This is what I looked like for years. Look at this. I mean, I just look miserable. I felt miserable. I didn't feel like me. I felt like I was in someone else's body and this was like a dream that I couldn't wake up from. I felt weak, lifeless, breathing heavy all the time. Like, you know how embarrassing it is for just getting up and walking and your friend is like, "Damn, why are you breathing so heavy?" I'm fat. Like, that's why I'm breathing heavy. I was insecure about myself. I didn't fit the clothes I wanted to. I felt like I was taking up so much needless space. I just didn't feel athletic. I felt like everyone was looking at me and judging me based on like my stomach and the roundness of my face, right? And there is a lot of truth in that. And a lot of times when you're feeling like this, those feelings are trying to help you out, okay? And that's why you clicked on this video. So listen, let's keep going, okay? You can fix this, and I'm going to show you how to be healthy, happy, sexy, confident in as short of a time as possible. You do not have to lift weights, starve yourself, count calories, or count your macros. I never did any of that. You know when I did that? When I was fat. And you know what happened? I stayed fat, okay? Now, there is some caveats to starving yourself and lifting weights, which can actually benefit you. We're going to talk about that here in a second, okay? But you don't have to do these things. I'm telling you, you don't. I didn't, okay? Simple over complex. You want to keep things simple so you can stick to it. And this is as simple as it gets. But before we go on, we have to know the mechanism in which we get fat. It's like trying to fix a car without knowing how the car works. Like, not knowing the basics. Like, you don't know what an engine is. You don't know what a starter is. If you don't know what these things are, or kind of the things they play at or the things they do, nothing will make sense. Okay. Every time you eat something, your body releases glucose. It goes into your bloodstream, and in response to that, your body releases insulin. That insulin works to move around that glucose to use as energy for your muscles. If you're constantly exposed to glucose, you're going to constantly have insulin in your body. You're going to have more and more of it. And then your body is going to begin to become resistant to it. Just like if you do some sort of drug, you have to get more and more of that thing because you develop more and more of a tolerance. If you smoke a fuck ton of weed, you're going to need to smoke a fuck ton more to stay just as high. Probably. I don't know. I don't really smoke. So this makes you fat. You're going to feel hungry all the time, and you're going to get fatter and fatter. No matter what you do, you're going to feel stuck. There's one way to fix this and to fix it for good. By knowing this, you're going to know how to control the weight of your body just like it's levers. You can just pull it and push it and move it at will, okay? Say no to carbs and sugars. I spit on bread. I spit on candy. Those things taste good, but they are your enemy. They really are, genuinely. Carbs and sugars, they're treated the same exact way in your body, by the way. When you eat them, they get converted into glucose, and that cycle continues. Okay, that's why we talked about that cycle. These things spike your insulin like crazy. And I would know because I track my glucose. I'm serious about this, okay? I know what I'm talking about. If you avoid just these two things, if at the very least reduce your carbs by a lot, and listen, everything nowadays feels like it has carbs. You're probably eating cereal, you're eating pasta, you're eating bread, you're eating rice, then you're having candy, then you're drinking milk, not to mention all the sugar in those things to begin with. Okay? You don't need these things. Genuinely, you don't. Doctors and scientists say a whole fuck ton of things, but you know what doctors used to say? That smoking is okay. That smoking's fine. Oh, it's actually healthy for you. Okay? They always say this. They always do these mathematical formula. They get paid off by these big companies. They don't want you to be healthy. They want you to be sick. That's how they make money. That's a whole nother topic. Okay? I could get into that and go on a rant. Now you're going to lose weight with just that step. But you might not look the exact way you want to look, okay? That's why I recommend lifting for aesthetics and health only. This is a benefit, this is an add-on. If you want to look good and you want to be a lot healthier, lifting weights is a good way to do that. You can watch this video that I'm going to have posted up. That will teach you how to do the bare minimum and grow muscle incredibly fast. And you only need dumbbells. You only need dumbbells and a bench. And even that you can forego. And I'll talk about that in that video. What happens when you hit a plateau? No matter what, you're going to hit a plateau. At first, the weight is going to start flying off of you. And you're going to be so happy. You're going to be so excited. And that's going to create a positive feedback loop. Or you're going to want to keep going and do more and more and more. But it's inevitable you hit a plateau. Okay? And if you're curious about how to bypass the plateau once you get there, comment on this video and I'll also make a video about that. Okay. Peace out.